Hi Tauruses, how are you? This is Shooting Stars Tarot. Welcome to your weekly love reading for September 17th through the 23rd. Sorry this is a little bit late. I went out of town this weekend and I'm playing catch up. So let's get started. If you want to order a private reading, you can just click on the link below and get that set up. Also, your October monthly readings will be up this week, so stay tuned for those. All right, let's get started. Let's talk about it. At the bottom of the deck, Tauruses, we have the Devil card. So what this is talking about is on some level in your love life with your person or in general, okay, if you're not connected to a person but just regarding love, there is some sort of unhealthy attachment. This can, when we use the word addictions with the Devil card, it doesn't have to be, it can be, but it doesn't have to be like drugs, alcohol, sex. It can just be some sort of like a little bit of a codependency or some sort of unhealthy assumption even, or unhealthy connection about something. So it doesn't have to be major, but there is something that offers a choice to move away from it, and usually with that being the case, it's better when you do walk away from it. So that's the card at the bottom of the deck. Now let's talk about you. We have the need for, let me look at this really quickly. The Chariot, the Fool, Two of Swords, and Eight of Pentacles. So we have the need for continuing to work and be positive about the outcome. The outcome is wanting a new beginning or a new phase to start in your love life. A decision has to be made before this can take place. And not only a decision needing to be made about this person or about your love life, not only that a decision has to be made prior for this to take place, it's going to require work. It's also going to take swift action, a decision. You have to decide what you're going to do. You have to decide which direction you're going to put the work into, where the effort's going to be. Once you decide that, then we get the new beginning, Taurus. Okay. So it looks like a lot of this with respect to your love life this week, a lot of this is relying on you, your decision, your work, your decision to move in a specific direction. You have to choose, and then you can have this new beginning. Let's talk about your person. The Sun, Justice, Queen of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. They are wanting, your person is wanting some sort of decision or outcome, which we already see this needs to take place. They're remaining very positive about it. The Sun. They see a beautiful situation here emerging before their eyes. Either they're very much in love with you or they are hopeful for the best. It just seems very positive. And it looks like it's going to turn out in their favor. This decision, this work, this new beginning that you're thinking about and considering right now and figuring out how to do, it looks like it's going to turn out in their favor. They want it to be a real good decision for you. They are kind of putting their trust and their faith in you to do what's best for them and the relationship and you. And then we have the Hanged Man here. So they also know, Taurus, that they have to kind of just step back and let you work through this stuff. Which is tricky because they don't want to. This Devil card, they want to take action. They want to do this, they want to do that. They want to be over generous. But they also understand the need for just stepping back and allowing. Now, what's very interesting, Taurus, is when we look at the challenge, benefit, and outcome, we do see that the challenge is this fear. Okay, you need to take action and decide what you're going to do. Maybe you are afraid that it's going to result in a tower moment. What is a tower moment? I'm calling this a tower moment because we're only talking about a week. This is unexpected developments. Okay, this can be, this card can strike fear into people because they're like, oh no, I'm going to have a big breakup. They're going to file for divorce. They're this, they're that. It's like, it's this fear-driven anxiety, really. And so you may be afraid, but they're not. So this is a challenge because this is not real. This is kind of fear. And it may be preventing you from deciding. It may be preventing you from moving forward. But all of this is good and positive. All of this is good and positive. So don't let this worry. It could be kind of ping-ponging off of this devil energy here. But I think that's just this fear projection that we can put ourselves into. The benefit is the Queen of Swords. So again, when you're deciding how to move forward and what to do and what actions you want to take, when they are deciding to step back and let you make this decision because they want you to be happy, they want you to feel comfortable in it, it's important to pull emotions out of it and take a very practical, grounded look at them, at the situation, how you feel. And that's why the Queen of Swords, even though it can be considered kind of a stoic and emotionless, like power driver card, it doesn't have to be so negative in those aspects. It just is kind of saying remove emotions a little bit and think very logically and think very clearly. And that's where the decision and action, the clarity is going to come from. You will get it. They will get it. And then the Judgment card is the outcome card. So yes, a decision will be reached, either a final outcome to move away from the relationship or move away from the fight, even if you're in a committed bond, or move away from this feeling if you're completely single, move away from this feeling that you can't be in a relationship or you're feeling unloved. You'll move away from that. There will be this renewal or this regeneration and belief in love. Okay, if you're completely single, Taurus, okay, I want to have a new beginning. I want a love life. What do I need to do? I have to decide to go out and meet people. I have to put effort into it. I have to decide right now to go and do this and meet people and set dates up. If you're in a committed bond and there's been weirdness in the relationship or you want to reconnect on an intimate or emotional level with your partner, you have to decide to do that. Take the action to do it. If you want to reconnect with an ex or somebody like that, you have to reach out. Okay? They're kind of, if there is somebody in your life or somebody in your periphery or a current partner, they're kind of giving you the reins. Okay? But the Judgment card is a very good card because, again, it's the 20th major arcana card. And so don't let this fear overdrive you. Don't let this fear of this unhealthy attachment that, frankly, doesn't seem real. This may just be a negative assumption about something that isn't there. These are beautiful, positive, uplifting cards on both of your counts. So there's a lot of positivity here, and you'll get that resolution by the end of the week. Okay, let's pull some high-level clarifiers. I'm going to pull them all, and then I'll talk about them. All right, Spirit and Universe, please clarify this Two of Swords for Taurus. Please clarify this Two of Swords for Tauruses. I'm going to pull them all, otherwise it's like I talk for a minute and then I shuffle. I talk for a minute and then I shuffle. Please clarify this Fool card for Tauruses. What are the clarifying messages for the Fool? Please clarify the Justice card for Taurus's person. Please clarify the Justice card. And please clarify the Hanged Man. And please clarify the Tower. What are the clarifying messages for the Tower? Okay. The Two of Swords. This decision that you're wanting to make, obviously you're wanting to make a decision that makes you feel like your wishes are coming true. This is the wish fulfillment card. So you're wanting a very positive, emotionally fulfilling outcome to this decision. Maybe that's why there's some hesitancy, because you're not quite sure what the reaction is going to be. It looks like it's a very positive reaction. The Fool, Six of Cups. You might very much be wanting a new beginning with somebody from your past. Okay? A regeneration, a rejuvenation of a relationship. Taking all this kind of suppressed, you see how it's blue here and then he's reaching above the water and it's fiery flames and claws. It's like taking all of this suppressed emotion that we go through when we go through a breakup or when we're missing somebody, all of this emotion, taking that and doing something with it. Okay? Taking action, doing something with it. Okay? Fire, passion, action. Now your person, Justice, Knight of Pentacles. Okay? I feel that your person believes that you will be coming towards them. And they're just going to allow you to do what you need to do to decide. And then it's like they believe that you're going to be coming towards them in a very slow way, but also a very real and honest way. They're kind of believing in that and hoping for that. I'm not even seeing hoping. I'm seeing that they just kind of know it's coming. And then the Hanged Man, yes, they're waiting because they see that there's some kind of leveling up that you guys can do. You can come together and build something, make something grow, add or augment the relationship in a positive way. It doesn't necessarily mean having a baby, but just augmenting the relationship in a positive way, coming back together and making something grow. They're waiting for that. And I really feel that they're believing that you will be doing that with them. Now the Tower. This is a challenge. It's going to take work for you to work through this relationship. Again, the Nine of Pentacles. There's no emotion here. The emotions are removed. If you can see all the earthly qualities, okay? This being is actually sitting on top of this earthly being, really. There's animal and human and animal feet, and they're sitting on top of the world here. But it's working, okay? Removing the emotion. And again, we have the two towers, the two pillars here, the white and the black pillar. These are representative of the right and left pillars of the Tree of Life. And it's a circle. The Tree of Life is a circle. And just kind of like all the major arcana cards, this represents working through all of this to get to higher levels. And this is going to take work for you to work through this anxiety or this fear or this stress that this is an unhealthy relationship. Okay, kind of working through this and maybe coming to a realization based on what I see here, maybe coming to a realization that it's not as bad as you think or it's not as bad as you thought. Okay. All right, I'm going to pull some high-level advice and guidance cards for you, Tauruses. Spirit and Universe, what are the high-level advice and guidance messages that you have for Tauruses this week? High-level advice and guidance messages. High-level advice and guidance. High-level advice and guidance messages. Nine of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Lovers. So in terms of advice and guidance, there is another battle to be fought. There is another round, okay? There is more to do. So don't cower in fear. And you're not usually like this, Tauruses, so don't believe in the positivity. There is another fight to be fought. Okay, there is another stage of the relationship. We have a victory here, and then we also have the Lovers card here. So this is coming together and realizing that there can be connection and practicality in a union. There is victory here. Okay. All right, Tauruses. Well, thank you so much. I hope you like this reading. Stay tuned. Later this week, I'm going to be posting your October monthlies, like I said in the beginning. So I'm very excited to get those out. So I hope you enjoy your week, okay? Bye, Tauruses.